Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into an absolute game changer for small business owners, team managers, or, really anyone who spends way too much of their day buried in an inbox. We're talking about standardizing your repetitive business communication using Gmail templates. If you've ever felt completely bogged down just typing out the exact same email over and over again, well, this explainer is going to show you exactly how to help your team respond faster, seriously reduce that repetitive typing, and drastically improve your communication consistency across the board. Let's get right into it. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the repetitive email problem, move on to enabling Gmail templates, creating your first one, using them in replies, updating them as things change, and finally, how to reclaim your productivity. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the repetitive email problem, wasting time on repetitive typing. So I want to ask you directly, do you work in a role where your daily workflow involves answering the exact same questions just on repeat? I mean, sometimes it really feels like we type the same sentences so often our fingers could literally do it while we sleep, right? Think about your daily send folder for a second. Are you drafting the exact same scheduling emails, the same onboarding follow-ups, or maybe those super tedious missing documentation requests, day in and day out? If you are, you're honestly losing incredibly valuable time. Think about the common scenarios on your team. You might frequently need to communicate a very specific policy to your customers, or share the exact same onboarding resources with new hires, or maybe send out a standard waitlist notification. Maybe you're constantly sending the same step-by-step instructions to other departments. Look, if you're typing an appointment reminder or a no-show follow-up from scratch every single time, we absolutely need to fix that. Section 2, enabling Gmail templates, unlocking the feature in settings. All right, let me walk you through the actual clicks to enable this feature inside your Gmail interface because it's a little bit hidden. First, look up to the top right corner of your screen and click that settings gear icon. From the menu that pops out, click the button that says See All Settings. Next, look along the top menu tabs and you're going to select the one labeled Advanced. Now scroll down just a tiny bit until you find Templates. Select the Enable bubble right there, and this is absolutely crucial. Scroll to the very bottom and click Save Changes. Your Gmail will do a quick refresh, and boom, the feature is now fully unlocked. Now, as a quick insider tip, while you're poking around in that advanced settings menu anyway, there are a couple of other really handy features you might want to enable. If you enjoy moving quickly, you can actually turn on custom keyboard shortcuts. You can also toggle on Auto Advance to jump straight to the next email right after deleting one, or even enable the unread message icon to easily see your unread count directly on your browser tab. Just a few little extras to consider while you're in there. Section 3, creating your first template, drafting standardized responses. Before we build one, let's just be perfectly clear on our terms. What are we actually building here? Well, templates are a built-in feature in Gmail used to save and instantly reuse frequently typed email content. If you're a longtime Gmail user, you actually might remember these by their old name, which was canned responses. It's the exact same great feature, just with a modern, more professional-sounding name. Okay, before you type a single word, remember this absolute pro tip. When you're drafting the sentence, paragraph, or the steps for your template, you typically do not want to include a greeting, like, "Hi, John," and you definitely don't want to include your email signature. You see, you already have a dynamic signature set up, and you're going to want to customize that greeting for each specific person later. So just focus entirely on the core message. Let's actually draft your first one together. So click Compose in the top left corner to start a new blank email. Now, type out a professional, standardized response. For a small business, maybe this is a referral confirmation that says something like, "Thank you for your referral submission. Our team has received the information and will review it shortly." Once that message is typed out, click the three-dot menu down at the bottom of the Compose window, hover over Templates, click Save Draft as Template, and finally select Save as New Template. Give it a clear, highly recognizable name like Referral Confirmation, and hit Save. You can repeat this exact process to build out an entire library of templates for appointment reminders, waitlist notifications, missing documentation requests, you name it. Section 4, using templates in replies, applying your new workflows. So when you're managing customer support or scheduling and you receive an email, you'll simply start your reply as usual. But instead of typing from scratch, click that same three-dot menu at the bottom. Click Templates, and this time just select the name of the template you need, like, say, appointment reminder. That template is then automatically populate the message body in literally a fraction of a second. From there, you just add your custom greeting, make any tiny tweaks you need, and hit send. It's that easy. Now, what's really interesting about this next part is a tiny mechanical detail that trips up a lot of beginners. The template will insert its text exactly where your cursor is currently blinking in the email. So if your cursor is accidentally left sitting in the middle of your email signature or right in the middle of the customer's original email, it's going to drop the text right there and make a total formatting mess. So always ensure your cursor is at the top of the blank space before inserting. Section 5. Updating existing templates, maintaining operational consistency. Look, operational systems definitely improve team efficiency, but really only if they're accurate. Think about a team managing scheduling or onboarding. If your department changes the official wording for a refund policy, or maybe if a link to a specific client intake form moves to a brand new web address, well, you need to update your templates immediately. This ensures there are absolutely zero communication gaps between staff members and that everyone is handing out the exact right information. Thankfully, updating these is incredibly simple. You just start with a brand new, completely blank email, clear out your signature if it pops up automatically, then insert the old template that needs updating. Now, right there in the Compose window, just make your changes. Fix the text, update the link, whatever you gotta do. Once it's looking perfect, click the three-dot menu, go to Templates, click Save Draft as Template, but this time, instead of saving it as a new one, just click the name of the existing template. Gmail is going to ask if you want to overwrite it. Just say yes, and boom, you are fully updated. Section 6. Reclaim your productivity. The value of standardized communication. I love this quote because it perfectly captures the entire philosophy behind this explainer. Don't waste your time writing the same email you've already written. It's so true. Simple systems create far smoother operations. By leveraging these hidden menus and standardizing your responses, you're actively eliminating mental fatigue. You're allowing your team to respond way faster, stay impeccably organized, and present a unified, highly professional front to every single customer or client you interact with. So I'll leave you with this final provocative thought. Pull up your inbox right now. Which frequently asked question will become your very first Gmail template? I challenge you to identify that one massive time waster today, turn it into a template, and instantly reclaim your productivity. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy organizing!